I did not want to go. I was so self-conscious about how I looked, and I thought nobody would remember me.
I saw about the reunion on the internet, and I thought, that looks like fun, and no one's going to really remember me, and I'm sure I won't recognize anyone.
And then last year I was invited to go to 84's reunion, and my first instinct was absolutely not. Nobody will remember who I am.
I wasn't sure because I wasn't in the popular crowd, nor was I in the unpopular crowd. I just figured, what the hell, what do I have to lose?
I got talked into going by Joanne. She's very persuasive and she doesn't give up.
Debbie decided to go, and so she came with my ticket. Okay, I forced her to go.
She said that we'd have fun together and she would sit with me and she wouldn't ditch me, and we were going to sit with Diane Smyers, and that was going to be fun.
I actually convinced Lorraine Sanchez, who's my neighbor, to go with us. And she wasn't going to go, and I ended up convincing her that she was going, and I told her she had to go. I already bought her ticket.
Terry Santora is responsible for all of this. She was cyber stalking many people to go to the reunion and saying that it wouldn't be the same without us. Then I got an invitation from Holly Bailiff and several others, so I decided, why not?
And then the last day tickets were ready to sale, Diane texted me. I haven't seen Diane since high school, and says, hey, are you going? Because I need someone to sit with, and I don't want to sit alone. And I thought, wow, I haven't seen Diane since she was barking at the campus. Stay back away, and I would love to see her again.
Fabulous!
Well, like I said, I was pretty much right.
So we get there, and it's very full of people, none of whom I recognize.
It was awkward at first.
I was so grateful I had Debbie there with me because I felt very out of place.
And I went in, didn't really recognize a lot of people at first, but people were coming up and smiling and hugging me, and I have to admit I had to look at a few name tags.
Started staring at people's name tags. Looked like I was staring at their chest, but it was just looking for their name tags.
We were like trying to see everybody's name tags.
Then Annabelle Cerna comes running up to me and said, Joanne! And from there on, I just got to get more and more comfortable.
Some guy sat at our table and I was like, oh, Joanne, you remember him? You remember him?
And we sat down at the table, and Jimmy Okamura was on one side of us, and Juan Velasquez.
We sat with Debbie and Joanne, and woo, that was a party.
And we just sat and chatted and had fun. And we danced with Jimmy earlier on. It was the funniest thing ever.
By the end of the night, I had people coming up to me that I didn't really remember. And then we started talking, and it was like, oh my gosh, I remember you. We did this and we did this, and I remember you. And then we looked through pictures, and people brought yearbooks, and we looked through things, and we just started sharing a lot of really great memories from school.
You kind of get that feeling that you're back in high school again, but in a good way. Because everybody is on the same playing field. They've all aged along with you, so it was great.
And we just ended up having such a great time.
And people that I hadn't really thought about in years are now my really great friends just because I went to the reunion. So it was fantastic, and everybody should go at least once. This year would be a great year to do it.